Kosha Dillz.
Yeah.
So we haven't known each other a long time, but we've been meeting here and there.
Here
In
Actually.
Hostage Square. And first of all, thank you for coming. I'm Israeli. I'm going to
Aren't we all Israelis?
We are now. I'm going to ask you a really dumb question. Why are you here? Why did you come?
I came because I think my work and my efforts in America, I needed to up the ante of my commitment. So I thought, why not just go to Israel, and interview people there. Let's see what's different. I think everything has a life, including media, and things get stale. Relationships, work, ins, outs of things. So come out here and see what's up over here. See people find out you're here, then you meet somebody else, just meet someone else here, and I think that's essentially what I wanted to do. I kind of don't know what I'm doing, so I just keep going.
Well, how's that? How's the heart? How are you doing?
Great. I feel a little bit, I talked to someone today about war exhaustion, which I think is really interesting because, the history of war has like these morale efforts and things that catch speed and lose speed. And then we have, music, we have TV, we have anchors, and like all those things kind of go in and out. And I thought today we talked about war exhaustion. Is it real? And it's kind of interesting thing for people that aren't in war to have war exhaustion. That's a new concept.
Yeah, I think what's interesting is it's been 70 days since, and you're a soldier. I mean, you are a soldier, you are fighting. And I think that it's so important that as someone who also has a bit of a following, and you and many other people who are doing the work that you're doing, that we're doing, it takes a toll, but I think that it's so important that you continue, and I know that there are a lot of people with you, a lot of people with supporting.
Yeah.
You're bringing to people the attention of actual real people who are losing people.
Yeah, that's why I was
It's
wanting
not
to show
media,
people.
this is real. This is real. It's real people.
Yeah, that's why I want to show real people, and it's like also, people want me to see real people from the other side, which I do. That's why I'm like trying to meet people from all over, and it's a lot more difficult than people think. I mean, I interviewed people here in Hebrew that were Palestinians, and then they're like, "Don't show them, don't use this."
Really.
So what does that do? So do you violate that trust when you're trying to build trust with someone? Does the first thing you do say, "Oh, we got to show it"? So it's like you realize that it's deeper, and you want to like be respectful of people. If someone wants to use something, use it. If someone doesn't want it out there, don't use it. You can't do that. I think like in the ultimate goal of bringing people together, I just ultimately don't want to have to sign a contract or a treaty with anyone. I just want it to be chill.
Well, I think that's what's amazing about you. I have two more questions. One, I'm going to Kfar Aza on Tuesday to document. Where are you going tomorrow?
I think I'm gonna go down south.
Kibbutz Be'eri?
Yeah, but if not, I'll go to Haifa and to the Rambam hospital to show me an underground hospital in case Hezbollah bombs, which my brother was born there, so that sounds interesting. Or we have a friend that's Palestinian, he's a rapper named Saz. He lost a lot of family members in Gaza, a lot, more than anyone could even fathom, more than, and it's like, okay, I have the duty to somehow meet with him and do that, and there's just so much time you have here before you have to go back to...
What an emotional toll to even, here you are, and then on the other side people are being lost. It's so fucked up.
Yeah. But I try not to get caught in the what's messed up thing. I got caught up like, okay, now I have a duty. Can I show this to other people? Because other people are just looking. And they're going to find something, whether it's wrong or right, and they just need to find anything. So a good thing for me is that if I could give you something to find that's nuanced and nice. The first thing I did in this war, someone hit me up and he's like, "Hey, you're doing something on Palestine, could you come with me and ask people questions?" So I said, "Sure." And then somebody else asked, "Hey, could you come to this Israel thing? I need to use some Israel things." I'm like, "Oh, sure, I'll help, how can I help?" "Yeah, meet us out there, okay." And then I realized, I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll go out and do it myself." And then I just ask people how they feel. And that was like in the first week, and now people are like 8 weeks later, like, okay, how do you feel now?
Well, take me back like before 8 weeks ago. In terms of your public presence, what were you doing more of? What were you kind of like quote unquote known for, and how has that changed?
Street performing, busking. I mean, Wild 'N Out. I'm on a TV show. Touring musician, releasing music. I've released 7 songs this year, and now I released 2 songs.
That's how I knew you. I met you through your music, which I love.
Yeah.
So nothing like this though.
No, but I've always been very proud and outwardly Jewish for the past 15, 16 plus years. Very Israeli American, talking about my parents' small town, Kiryat Tivon. Very honorable of what I rep, It's like, where are you from and where you're at. New York, Israel. New Jersey, Israel. LA, Israel. Wherever I live, and it always goes back to that. So people, you always want people to find you. And what I realize is, sadly, they politicize us for and also Palestinian artists. Like, you can make songs about soccer, and now it's Palestinian soccer. Or you can make a song about basketball, and now it's Jewish basketball. Or now it's Jewish wrestling, or it's Jewish librarian. You're like, everything, it's like, as long as they pit us in these things, media, that's when they elevate our voice. And sometimes you get exhausted. You're like, all right, fuck it, this is just what our life is. And I learned that by being Rami, because Rami is not only a Jewish name, Israeli name, it's a Palestinian name, Lebanese name, Egyptian name. So, it's kind of like par for the course every 2 years, but this one is obviously the biggest one, and now I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go do something different. And I always wanted to do interviews and comedy and kind of stuff. Just, I've been doing comedy for past year and a half since I got on Wild 'N Out, and now that has left me with an opportunity to bring all the stuff I learned there on a TV show, sort of like my own little thing, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of eyeballs, and I can't tell you how many people from here know me from Wild 'N Out. It's kind of crazy.
Really, they're coming up to you and they're saying, hey, from Wild 'N Out though? Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, because it's one of the largest TV, millions and millions and millions. There's way more followers of Wild 'N Out than there are Jews in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's a long running, and you don't really know that, but it's like what you follow, But, so here I am, Just trying to do it all, man.
You are, and
trying to do it all, but it's okay if you don't do it all. That's what I learned.
I think you also just make sure you take care of your health, and just keep doing what you're doing, and just really.
Look, I'm a healthy guy. Ran 5 marathons.
Yeah, he's healthy. Thanks, guys. See you later.